For my warm-up, I am going to use a gentle cardiovascular walk on the treadmill. The reason that I've chosen this is I want to gradually and safely raise her heart rate and her body temperature. I want to increase the blood flow to her hips and to her knees. I need to reduce and think about reducing that stiffness associated with her osteoarthritis diagnosis, and also allow her to take time to settle into the session. So this is a kind way of doing that. I've made sure she's hydrated, she's got water with her. We have completed, so thank you Donna for completing your questionnaire, your pre-health exercise. I'm pleased to say you're in a good position to start on a programme. What I'm going to ask Donna to do now is I'm going to ask her to make sure she has got herself set up safely, and I'll do that with her now. So I'd like you to just put the red clip, you attach it here onto the treadmill and then attach it onto your clothing somewhere safe. That is perfect. Purpose of that is to make sure, should you have any problems or if that becomes disconnected, the treadmill will stop working immediately for your safety. So, what we're going to do is we're going to work through quite a low effort at this rate, so we're keeping it nice and relaxed, nice and calm, just to build up that confidence. So what I'm going to ask Donna is, if you could start the treadmill off, if you start here for me with start, you'll hear the countdown, and it'll start really slowly. What I'd like you to do, using this with your thumb, so you can safely hold on still until you feel acclimatised, so I'd like you to raise that speed to about 3.8 for me. Lovely, keep it going. Okay, and just with there for the moment, that's fine, that's great, okay? What I'd like you to do is just keep a nice upright posture and keep your head and your eyes looking forward. That will also help with your balance, okay? If you feel you are comfortable to do so, just keep your arms relaxed and by your side for me. And try and keep the shoulders relaxed so they're not elevated and there's no tension. So just really think about dropping those shoulders, keeping those arms swinging loosely as you're moving. That's lovely. Really nice position. You're doing great already. I can see you've got the determination to do this. Just keep a nice smooth heel to heel walking position, not too big a stride at this stage. Lovely. We're going to do this for 8 minutes in total. Fantastic. Just keep those arms relaxed and swinging loosely. How are you feeling? Good. Comfortable? Good. Keep breathing as well, nice and relaxed. Good. Keep that head up for me, Donna. Good, lovely. Try not to drop it down, because actually your head's quite heavy. Quite a lot of weight then pulling you down. It's lovely. Keep the eyes up. Arms swinging loosely. Great stuff. Great. So in a minute, all I'm going to ask you to do is we're going to, once you feel in about a minute or two, just carry on with that speed for the moment. We're going to raise it up a little bit more just to get your cardio rate increased just a tiny bit more, but in a really safe way. Good. Remember to keep that head up for me. Keep those eyes slim. Those arms moving loosely. Shoulders nice and relaxed. And a nice even stride. That's lovely. Well done. Good. Okay. When you're ready, just watch your toes on the, that's why I say watch your stride so you're not catching the front of the treadmill. That's perfect. Good. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to raise that now to 4.5. It's going to increase your pace just a little bit, not too much. Lovely. Keep those eyes up, nice relaxed posture. Breathing in through the nose. If you can, breathe out through the mouth so you've got that nice. Keep it steady. How are you feeling doing that? Any pain anywhere? Comfortable? So how is your hip feeling when you're walking in that pace? Yeah. And your knees have nothing there that you feel a twinge or anything? No, good, good. Lovely. Looking good. Keep that going for me. Remember to keep those shoulders down. I can see them very slightly. Just be really conscious of keeping them nice and relaxed. Keep the arms swinging. Help you keep that balance as well. Lovely. Look, you see you've even got the rain stopping for the first time in 3 weeks with your energy. Really good. Okay, you've only got about 3 more minutes of this exercise. I'm just going to keep checking in that you're feeling comfortable. No bits anywhere that you're kind of scanning up and down, that there are no areas of pain or anything uncomfortable. That's really good. Good news. Good news. You're actually doing really, really well. You know, you've had a break from your exercise. You're doing brilliantly. You don't even look like you're punching out a sweat yet. That's great. So, the reason I've chosen this exercise is you see I can gradually increasing that rate just to help Donna build up some sort of warmth around her joints, get the blood flowing to those joints, and I'm constantly asking her to check in if there's any areas of pain. She's saying no, there's not. She's quite comfortable at the moment. And we're just making sure that she's got that posture that gives her the right balance when she's walking. So head up, she's moving her arms, and I'm making her aware of shoulders so she's not raising or holding any tension there. If I had any concerns that this was going to be the wrong exercise for Donna after her questionnaire, I would have maybe looked at doing something more seated, maybe marching from a seat so she's still moving but she's got that support for her lower back and for her hips. I may reduce the speed on the treadmill, or I would ask her to, if I had any worries, I would be asking her to hold on to the handrails. But having assessed her do that at the start, I felt she was ready to let go and be able to move independently on the treadmill. Keep that head up for me, Donna, don't start looking down. That's lovely. Good stuff. Okay, you've got 1 minute of this exercise to go. Lovely. Really nice pace, well done. Really good pace. Try not to stare at that screen because that can slightly throw off your balance. Good. Okay, I'd like you to reduce the speed down to 3.5, please. I'm going to start to just take that back down. Good. You can relax with that posture. Brilliant. Keep that going for another minute for me. Keep that head up for me. Lovely. Shoulders relaxed. Keep the arms swinging so you're not keeping any tension there. Just relaxed. Lovely. Could you now go down to 2.5 for me, which will feel incredibly slow. It's like a snail's pace. Brilliant. And when you're comfortable, I'd like you to press stop for me and remain on the treadmill. Good. If you could just unclip yourself, pop the clip into the tray there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to do a separate video so that makes it easier to send, so they're not one long one. And I'm going to do her warm-up stretches next.